The Instagram shadow ban is one of the most discussed terms by internet marketers, and even though I know it was the first video I ever did, I still feel like it gets thrown around way too often. Still, even though Instagram heavily disputed the existence of the shadow ban, I think it's safe to say that they're lying to us. We all know that feeling, spending hours coming up with a great post idea, spending hours thinking about the caption, only to become frustrated yet again because it seems as if Instagram limits your reach with every post you make, and this is in its core form what the so-called shadow ban is about, namely Instagram taking away your reach, thus resulting in a very bad engagement rate. And in this video, we're gonna tackle different methods on how to find out if you're shadow banned, and of course we're gonna talk about how you can fix it. But is this really Instagram kind of being hateful towards us, or is it just our brains finding patterns because of a social media addiction or something like this? That, my friends, is why I set myself on a journey to really figure out if this so-called shadow ban existed or not. So, if you go on the internet, you're gonna find a lot of comments, also my comment section, by the way, which you should check out, which you should, by the way, subscribe if you haven't, my friends. Anyway, if you go on the internet, you're gonna find a lot of reports by people saying that they've been shadow banned in various forms, and it seems like the most common threat among all those reports is they got the shadow ban right after violating Instagram's terms of service in any way. For example, getting a post taken down, or stuff like this. And it actually makes a lot of sense, you know, Instagram punishing you for behavior so you won't do it again. But here's the thing about those punishments. Usually punishments are here for to make the other person think about their behavior, what they did wrong, and give them a chance to rethink that so they won't do it again, right? Doesn't seem that way if you look at all those reports, because people reporting once they got this punishment, they never got out of it. Now, doing a bit of more research, I figured there's a few more ways to get your account shadow banned. For example, not being able to rank your post in the Explore page, of course, and not being able to rank in the hashtags. And this is where things get really interesting, my friends. But, you know, let me take you along and let me show you what I found. A lot of people say that if you post with a very small hashtag and log in with a totally unrelated account, and on this small hashtag you can't see yourself in there, your post appearing in there, that you're pretty much shadow banned. So that's what I did. I made a post with the hashtag "Here's to the Rebels," and guess what? I can't find myself in there. In fact, actually wait, I do actually find some very old pictures of mine in there, but not new one, but I mean like 1.5 to almost 2-year-old photos in there that were not by me even. My pictures. What the hell, people? There's people copying my whole feed and they ranking. What the even this night hustling. I took this picture. I took this, okay? Just for the record, I took this, not this Chris Hill. What the dude? What the dude? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, come on. Oh, I mean, I know it's 76 weeks ago, but still, somebody writes, "Great shot," and he's like, "Thanks. Let me just respond here, you know, to set things straight. 'Cause you were the one who took it, right, Chris? Right, Chris? Huh?" Post it. Okay, we got off track a little bit. Anyway, with my very, very recent post, I put a hashtag #HeyDominic in there, which of course, there's probably not a lot of people using that hashtag, right? So let me just check that out right now. And as you can see here, again, there's not a single post by me, other than not in the recent, not by me. If I go with a different account in there, let me just check that out really quick. With my pizza and pasta and cars, pizza, pasta, and cars account, hashtag #HeyDominic. There you go, the same thing. Why? Now, does that mean I'm really shadow banned? Probably not, because if you go into my stats, you can clearly see that I have about 2,000 impressions coming just from the hashtag. So I don't think they're lying to us, you know what I mean? So in my opinion, this whole shadow ban thing is a lot more nuanced than people think. It's not bam, 0 or 1, I'm either shadow banned or not. There's different nuances. That's what I believe. There's, you know, you could be shadow banned just a little bit in the hashtags, in a few hashtags. You could not be shadow banned in a few hashtags, and a lot of things that people tend to forget is actually, you know, you don't forget there's a lot of people on the platform, so it's just not possible to show everything to everyone. So a lot of this shadow ban myth could actually be just being that there's too many people on the platform and Instagram just can't serve your content to every one of them. Still, it's kind of weird that I don't appear in the hashtag Hey Dominic, which is what the. Now, this still leaves us with one question. If you're one of those people who might be shadow banned, what do you do actually to get out of it? And that's actually a question that I wish I could answer, because there's no surefire way of knowing if you're shadow banned or not. Just why? Because Instagram just doesn't say anything. Officially, they say it's not true, which right now, looking at all the evidence, it's just not true. Of course, you can get out of it. At least I think most of the time you have the potential to get out of it. Mostly time, time and a long time of you showing them you really mean it, and you showing them that you're not a spammer and stuff like this works wonders. Of course, the streamline strategy, if you don't know what that is, there's a video somewhere here talking about that. Mainly, it's viewing your Instagram as your business, kind of figuring out unique touching points and then doubling down on those and kind of try to grow with the system and try to optimize each and different touching points of your Instagram profile with the system. Of course, if you do that, Instagram will see, all right, this is kind of true. They treat it not as they are spammers, or they don't break our terms of service. So of course that's gonna help a lot. The thing is, what I've noticed too, actually, if things just don't seem to be working out for you after half a year or something like this, just starting a new account works wonders. And if you start new, don't do any of the weird stuff. Just really grow, watch my channel, and do it all white hat, and as you would do with YouTube, for example, where you just can't do some unfollow stuff and things like that. Still, I'm actually not too happy with the outcome here, if I'm being honest, because this leaves us with a lot of questions. We don't really know. It's kind of different for everybody. And this is where you actually come in right now, my friends. If you think you've been shadow banned, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think you did, why you've been shadow banned. If you got out of the shadow ban, also let me know in the comments. If you know people who have some other stories to share, send them to this video. Just tell them to write their thing in the comment, so we get a lot of data in. I want to get a lot of data in. I want to make this whole thing focused around all the people out there, namely you and me, to figure out really what's up, and maybe we can find some correlation. Maybe we can find and pinpoint some surefire way of knowing, right, this is what triggers the shadow ban, and this is what doesn't trigger the shadow ban, and this is just, us being social media addicted. I'd love to know. I'd love if you could support this here. Just write this down below. And other than that, my name is Dominic. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That's it. I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Very lot of problems here with my voice. With my computer, I think I just quit YouTube. And probably with my hair, Evernote, you're really starting to piss me off. You're trying to make things. You're trying to trick me into buying your premium feature, which I don't want it. Cause why should I? But you're tricking me. You're trying to trick me. You don't think you understand that? Don't do that. I might abandon your app for good.